Hey everyone, thanks so much for joining me today. Extra special guest Naya doesn't want to get off the couch today, so we'll see how long she stays there while I practice. So yeah, just finding a nice comfortable seat, and then if you have a block or a bolster, a cushion at home, you can use that to elevate the sit bones, just getting that nice anterior tilt, nice and long through the spine, palms soften down towards the knees, and then we close down the eyes. And just taking a few moments to settle into your space. So beginning to notice the breath, and the gentle rise and fall of the chest. And then as you start to soften into that space, as you start to really arrive, begin to deepen the breath, bring more intention to it. Breathing in through the nose, we feel the belly rise, the ribs expanding, breathing right up into the heart space. As we exhale, the chest falls, the ribs contract, the belly softens. Just beginning to move through a few rounds of that full yogic breath. We feel the belly rise, and breathe up into the rib cage, lift it right up into the collarbones, and then exhale from the chest first, and then the ribs contract, and finally the belly softens, drawing in to press that breath away. Good. Just continuing on with this breath, and as you become aware of your body breathing, notice all of the sensations behind that inhale. Feel the exhilaration through the body as we draw prana into every part of our being. And then become aware of the exhale, how the whole body softens beneath it. Good. And just continuing to breathe in this manner. And as you do so, take your awareness to the borders of your body, to the skin, to the edges of yourself. And become aware of your aliveness in this moment. Feel all of the mechanisms at play, the beating of our hearts, the breathing, expansion of our lungs, the electricity that's firing within our brains, all of these mechanisms at play behind the scenes, working tirelessly to keep us alive, to nourish us. And I read today that the root word of human comes from humus in Latin, which means earth or ground, that we are of this earth. We are of the same substance as the soil, the mountains, the forest around us. And so this reminder of our connectivity to everything. And that in order to be of service to others, we must first be of service to ourselves. That same word human also comes from the same root word that shares humility and humane, that it is in our nature to be good, to be able to put someone else's needs above our own, perhaps to be able to put the needs of our higher self above those immediate fleeting urges and sensations. So this is what our yoga practice teaches us, to take our awareness within, to nourish ourselves from within, so that we can take that love and gratitude back out into the world, and to be able to serve others. And so inviting that humility into your practice today, what does that look like? To move humbly, to move humanely. And as you ruminate on that for a moment, just start to draw the palms in towards the heart space and taking Anjali Mudra. A slight bow of the head in reverence of the heart, in reverence of this beautiful body of yours and all the ways that it is about to move and support you through your practice. And allow your intention to come from that place, from that question, how can I move humbly and humanely? How can I honor my humanness in all of its rawness and vulnerability and beauty? Take a moment to breathe life into that intention. Fluttering the eyes open, take an inhale, begin to circle palms towards the sky. Stretching the arms out all the way up, hands reach up overhead. Exhale as we pull that breath down into the heart space. Good. Taking 2 more like this, circles of joy. Inhale to rise. Exhale as we pull that breath down into the heart space, grounding us within our center. Last one, deep breath in. Gathering all that energy through the palms, interacting with the space around you, and exhale to pull that breath, land back within your center. Good, opening the eyes, planting the palms down in front of the body. And we'll make our way into our tabletop position. Good, so just sending that block off to the side if you have it. And taking the knees nice and wide, big toes touch. And we'll start coming into child's pose, releasing tailbone down towards the heels. And forehead comes to rest. And as we press into the hairline, allowing the sit bones to travel back. Good. Start to breathe space along the spine and in between each vertebra. Take an inhale to rise slowly up, and we're going to pull from the left side. So rising up through our left, and then circling over to the right. Hips drag us back. Good, inhale to rise. Nice big circles, we're drawing with the body. Weight transfers into the right hand, right side body pulls us over, right hip draws us back. Last round this direction. And begin to circle in the opposite direction. Right side body draws us up. Weight transfers to the left hand, left hip drags us back. For 2. Last round, really opening through the side body, between each rib. Settle back down, hips towards the heels. Take 1 full round of breath. And breathing into rise. Come up through your tabletop position. Walk the knees back hip width apart. As we inhale, belly drops. Let that breath travel up into the chest, slight lift of the chin. Exhale, belly hugs in towards the spine. Actively press the earth away. Good. 2 more rounds, your breath. Finding all that spaciousness across the back body as the chin tucks in towards the chest. And breathing in, belly drops. Really open the chest forward, shoulder blades draw back. Exhale, belly hugs in towards the spine. And find a little pause at the top, chin tucking in towards us. Rounding shoulders up towards the ears, and then slowly unraveling, come back through center. Breath in, tuck the toes in underneath you. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Good. And start to pedal out through the feet. And just swaying gently into the hips from side to side, moving in any way that feels organic in your body. Again, just beginning to land more and more with every movement, every breath. This next 60 minutes dedicated to be entirely present here, entirely curious about your body. We take an inhale, right leg extends to the sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot through. Release the foot between the palms, drop the left knee to the earth. Rise with the breath, hands reach up towards the sky. Exhale, sink a little deeper into that right knee and really squeeze the inner thighs together, charge up through the fingertips. Deep breath in. Tuck the back toes in underneath you, and as you exhale, send the hips back. Good, arms charging back beside the body. Take an inhale to rise, hands reach up towards the sky. Exhale as we sweep the hands back behind the body. Right leg lengthens, right toes peel back. Big breath in to rise. Exhale, sweep the hands back alongside the body. Hold here. See if you can shimmy that right foot a little bit further forwards. Reach back through the fingertips so the chest lifts ever so slightly. Hug belly towards the spine, strong through the core, and see if you can melt the heart a little bit deeper. Good. Think heart reaching towards the toes rather than nose towards the knees. And body being pulled in both directions. 1 more breath. Plant your right foot down into the mat. Take an inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, circle palms to the earth. Step forwards to the top of your mat. Feet land hip width apart, reaching to grab hold of opposite elbows as we hang down into our ragdoll pose. And head hang heavy between the biceps, and a little sway from side to side as you release through the low back. So we'll be folding forwards quite a lot through our practice. I really want you to embrace the qualities of that forward fold. So bowing down to all that we are and cultivating this deep acceptance for every part of our being. And the recognition that we are part of something bigger than ourselves. We take an inhale, halfway lift, palms come to shins, heart reaches forwards. Exhale, softly folding down over the legs. Sweep the palms up towards the sky, grow nice and long through the spine. Exhale as you pull that breath down into the heart space, arms come down beside the body. Good, 3 rounds, circle of joy, big breath in, circle the palms up overhead. Feel like you're not moving through empty space. Draw that breath down into the heart space. Good, inhale to rise. Just feel yourself colliding with all of those particles surrounding the body. Exhale, ground down into your center, down through the soles of the feet, last round. As the hands land within the heart space, close down the eyes and just start to really nestle all 10 toes down into the earth, like you're squishing them into the mud, the soil. Feel yourself rooting down. And then with each breath in, climb a little more out of the rib cage, the crown of the head lifting. Good. Feel the knees lift, quads engage, strong through the body here in Tadasana, our mountain pose. As we release the hands down beside the body, take a deep breath in, hands to the sky. Exhale, reverse swan dive, lead with the heart space, diving down over the legs. Halfway lift. Plant the palms, step back into your plank position. Shoulders stacked directly on top of the wrists, driving back through the heels. Begin to hug the belly towards the spine. Deep breath in at the top. Exhale, lower the knees to the earth, untuck the toes. As the elbows hug the body, we lower all the way down. Breathing in, baby cobra, root through the tops of the feet, heart charges forwards. Exhale, slow roll down, tuck the toes. Option, press up through plank or send the hips back, downward facing dog. Good, 1 full round of breath here. And breathing in, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step the left foot through the palms. Release your right knee down onto the earth and then rise with the breath, hands to the sky. Squeeze the inner thighs together, push through the left big toe. Try to reach the fingertips a little bit higher. Exhale, sink down into that left knee, right thigh bone traveling forwards and down. Tuck the back toes in underneath you, and with a breath in, find a little lift. Exhale, sweep the hands back alongside the body. Left toes peel back towards us, heart reaching forwards. Inhale to rise. Left foot squishes down, hands to the sky. Exhale, hands sweep alongside the body. Good. Pull the left toes back towards you, heart reaches forwards. Last round, your breath. As we land, you might heel toe that left foot a little bit further forwards, trying to keep our right hip stacked on top of the knee. Reach forwards with the chest, fingertips trying to draw you back. Exhale, keep the length, belly drops a little bit lower. Good. Feel that activation through that left hamstring. As you press the left heel into the earth, take 1 more deep breath in. Exhale, release left foot down onto the earth. Good. Complete the breath, hands to the sky. Circle the palms down to frame the left foot. Right foot steps forwards, folding over. Breathing in, halfway lift. Exhale, let it go as you fold. Circle the palms up towards the sky. Grow nice and long through the spine. Exhale, pull the palms in towards the heart space. Land the arms beside the body, find Tadasana. Good, breathing in, hands to the sky. Exhale, pull that breath down into the heart space, Anjali Mudra. Now find that drishti point in front of you. So something on the wall ahead, single pointed focus. Weight grounds down into our right foot. Hug the left knee in towards the chest. Squeeze it in tight as you can. Exhale, step back with the left foot. Little bend into the knee, pivot to open, goddess squat. Arms come wide, cactus through the arms. Good, breathing in, press the chest forwards, elbows, knees draw back. Exhale, threading right arm underneath the left. Good. So we're working towards palms touching and really squeeze everything in towards the midline, ankles directly beneath the knees. Take a breath in, slight lift of the elbows. Now keep low through the hips. Exhale to pivot at the hips. Fingertips come down towards the earth. Good, breathing in to rise. Hips stay low the entire time. Exhale, tipping down, fingertips towards the earth. Keep the hips low. Good, driving up with the breath in. And slow bow forwards. Good, inhale to rise. Unravel through the arms, stay low through the hips. Hold for a deep breath in. Press the knees away. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale to rise. Charge up out of the legs, hands to the sky. Left toes pivot slightly in. Right toes straight to the top of your mat. Arms reach out in both directions. Now you can widen the stance a little if you'd like. Reach through the right fingertips far forwards as you can. Right hand tips down, Trikonasana. Left hand extending to the sky. Feel the body being pulled in both directions. As the right ribs roll in underneath the body, take your gaze up. Good. Stay for a deep breath in, pressing through your right big toe. Full breath out. Rise with the breath. Reach that right hand up and over the body. Both legs are straight. Revolve, triangle pose. Exhale as we bend into the right knee. Right fingertips can land onto your block or simply graze the earth. Left leg comes straight back behind the body. Variation of Ardha Chandrasana. To feel that strength and stability in the right leg. Ground down through the right big toe. Take a big breath in, reach through the fingertips. Exhale, left hip closes off. We're coming into warrior three as the palms draw in towards the chest. Flex the left toes to pull back towards the body and then drive out of the heel, crown of the head reaching forwards. Take an inhale, stand tall, left knee squeezes in towards the body, tight as you can. Reconnect to that drishti point in front. Lengthen the left leg out in front, point through the toe. Now, if you feel yourself leaning back, see if you can lean towards the leg. Lift that leg a little bit higher, hold for 3, for 2, 1. Flex the foot, cross the ankle over top of the knee. We're coming into our seated pigeon pose as we start to sit back into our chair. Good. So that left ankle is over top of the right knee, foot flexed. With each exhale, see if you can sink a little bit deeper. Drop your weight back into the heel. Take an inhale to reach the hands up towards the sky. Exhale, hands circle back behind the body. Chest reaches forwards, fingertips reaching you back. So think like we did before in our low lunge to Ardha Hanuman. Keep charging forwards with the heart space. Hips trying to drag you back. One more breath here. Inhale to rise. Carry that left knee all the way in towards the chest. Exhale, extend legs straight back out in front of the body. Good. Point through that left toe. Begin to pivot left leg out to the side. Slow motion. How softly can you land those right fingertips towards the earth? Bend into the right knee, left leg leans back. Lengthen the right leg, right hand reaching up and over. Reverse triangle pose. Exhale, cartwheel the palms to frame the right foot. Good, now press into the palms. Try to lengthen the arms a little bit more. Right leg lengthens, pull the toes back towards the body. See if we can lift that right heel to glide straight back, three-legged dog, breath in. Exhale, bend the knee open through the hips, trying to ground the left heel towards the earth. Breathing into rise, right leg to the sky. Exhale, cross the body, tap the left elbow. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, tap the right elbow. Shoulders stack on top of the wrists. Inhale, send it back. Cross the body, tap the left elbow. Kick the foot out to the left side, come onto the outer blade of the foot. Left heel grounds down. Inhale, left hand to the sky. Good, reach that left fingertips up towards the top of your mat. Try to lift the hips a little bit higher. Reach the left hand straight back up. Now really drive your weight into the outer blade of your left foot. Right leg may float. Hold for 3, 2. Good, keep pressing out of that right palm. Last breath. Keep the right leg floating. Right knee comes in towards the chest. Good. Bend the knee. Point the toes straight back behind you. Right toes land behind the leg. Inhale to lift the hips. Variation of our side plank. Right hand reaching forwards. Good. So really press out of the ball of that right foot. See if you can lift the hip a little bit higher. Exhale, release. Right palm comes back down onto your mat. Extend right leg to the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, right foot steps forwards, gaze forwards. Exhale, left foot steps to meet, fold over. Halfway lift. And let it go. Sweep the palms up towards the sky, grow nice and long through the spine. Exhale, pull that breath down into the heart space. Land the arms beside the body, find Tadasana. And once more, dropping your awareness back down into the soles of your feet, really landing back in the body. Feeling your body breathing, feeling the borders of your body expand and contract. And then moving over to the other side. So I'm just going to step to the side so I can stay facing forwards. We take an inhale, hands reach up towards the sky. Exhale, pull that breath down into the heart space. Now find your drishti point in front of you to focus on. This time ground down into the left leg, right knee squeezes in towards the chest. Pull it in tight as you can. Good. Strong step back with that right foot. A little bend into the knee, pivot to open goddess squat. So we have heels in, toes out as we cactus through the arms. Sink a little deeper with your squat, tuck the pelvis in underneath you. Good. This time threading left arm underneath the right. We find our eagle wrap. So reaching palms, squeezing in towards one another. Breath in to lift up through the elbows ever so slightly. Stay low through the hips. Pivot around the hips, fingertips towards the earth. Good. Breathing in to rise. Hips stay low, just the upper body lifting off. Exhale, tip forward. Start to move with your breath. Breathe it in to rise. Hips nice and low. Unravel with the arms. Stay for the deep breath in. See if you can press the elbows, the knees a little further apart. Exhale, sinking a little deeper. Breathe it in to rise. Both legs extend, hands to the sky. Bring the arms out in both directions. Right toes pivot slightly in, maybe widening the stance. Reach through the left fingertips, tipping down Trikonasana, or triangle pose. Take your gaze towards the right hand and start to roll that right shoulder back. Think about creating equal length through both sides of the body as the crown of the head presses to the top of your mat. Breathing in, reverse your triangle pose. Left fingertips extend towards the sky. Exhale carries us forwards, half moon. So hand to block or fingertips just grazing the earth. And reaching the hands out in both directions and finding that stability. Root through the left big toe. Close off the hips, draw the palms in towards the heart space, warrior three. Good. So hips are squared off to our mat now. Toes pointing towards the earth, drive out of the right heel, crown of the head reaching forwards. Take an inhale to rise, right knee in towards the chest. Exhale, extend right leg straight out in front of the body. Point the toe, start to lean towards the leg. Squeeze through the core, hold for 3, 2, 1. Flex the foot, cross the ankle over top of the left knee. Press that right knee away and sit back into your standing pigeon. Good. So I'll turn to face. Letting your weight drop back into that left heel now. Sinking a little bit deeper beneath each breath. Breathe it in, hands to the sky. Stay low through the hips. Circle the hands back behind the body. Fingertips reaching back, chest pulls forwards as we start to fold down over that leg. Really pulling the heart space forwards as the belly draws towards the shin. Take an inhale to rise, carry that right knee back in towards the chest. Exhale, extend the legs straight out in front of the body, point through the toe. We begin to pivot. Right leg comes out to the right side, slow motion. Left fingertips come down to just graze the earth. Left knee bends, right leg lands to the back of your mat. Both legs extending, left fingertips reach up and over. Exhale, cartwheel the palms to frame the left foot. Come onto the ball of the right foot, extend through the arms. Lengthen the left leg, left toes peel back towards the body. Push through the palms, left leg glides straight back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, open through the hips, right heel pressing towards the earth. Inhale, lengthen left leg. Cross the body, tap the right elbow. Inhale, come back. Tap the left elbow, squeeze through the side body, shoulders on top of wrists, send it back. Cross the body, tap the right elbow, kick that foot out to the right side, come to the outer blade of the foot. Left heel grounds down, right heel, grounds down. Right toes pointing out to the side. Lift that right hand up, fall in triangle. Exhale, reach the right fingertips to the top of your mat and try to drive the hips a little bit higher. Now you should feel your weight rolling into the outer blade, the pinky toe of that right foot. Lift the right hand to the sky, maybe left leg lifts. Hold for 3. For 2. 1, right palm comes down, left knee hugs in towards the chest. Squeeze it in tight as you can. Now start to take the toes towards the sky. Pivot onto the outer blade of the right foot. Left foot lands behind the leg. Lift up through the hips. Left fingertips reach up and over. So it's not a full wild thing. It's like we're in this side plank variation, really driving out of that right palm. Release left palm to the earth. Hug left knee in towards the chest, tight as you can. Push the earth away. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Step the left foot between the palms, look forwards. Right leg follows, folding over. Halfway lift. Big sigh out, let it go. Circle the palms up towards the sky, grow nice and long through the spine. And then pull that breath down into the heart space. Release the arms down beside the body. And finding your Tadasana. And that strong mountain pose as we catch the breath. And just take a moment to feel whatever it is that's happening inside your body. Close down your eyes to one world and open up to what is happening inside the borders of your body. Become curious about the sensations, about the breath. Breathing in, hands to the sky, we rise. Swan dive down over the legs, lead with the heart space. Halfway lift. Plant the palms, step back into your plank position. And driving back through the heels, push up through the hands. Exhale, lower halfway down. Press through the palms, come to the tops of the feet, upward facing dog. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Good, just giving yourself a moment here to land. Breathing in, right leg to the sky. Hug right knee in towards the chest, tiger curl, shoulders on top of wrists. Inhale, back, 3-legged dog. Land the right foot softly between the palms. Turn your left toes out, ground the heel, setting up for warrior 1. So our left toes are at about a 45. Circle the hands to the sky to rise. Sink a little deeper into that right knee and start to press through the outer blade of your back foot. Right hip is drawing back, left hip rotates forwards. Circle the palms back behind the body, interlace the fingers, and then drive that fist towards the heel. Exhale, bow forwards, humble warrior. So really embracing the names of these poses, the asanas themselves. Humble warrior. What does that mean within our lives? What does it mean to have the strength, to have the courage of a warrior, but to remain humble? Good. And can we breathe in the resonance of those words? Take an inhale to rise, come up through center, hands to the sky, pivot onto the ball of the left foot. We're in our high lunge, sinking deep into that right knee, left heel draws back. Exhale, cactus through the arms, spread the elbows nice and wide. We take our right arm underneath the left. Eagle wrap through the arms, inhale, elbows to the sky. Exhale, bowing forwards, elbows tap down towards the knee. Good, woo. Take an inhale to rise. Exhale, pull the belly towards the spine, knees towards the elbow. This time as we come forwards, weight shifts into our right foot. Keep the arms as they are, left leg lifts off. Warrior 3 variation, driving back through that left heel. Take an inhale, stand tall. Keep the arms as they are, left knee in towards the chest. Exhale, extend left leg straight out in front of the body, point the toe. Hold for 3, 2, it's okay if you've got those little shakes. Keep grounding through that right big toe. 1, bend the knee, crossing left knee over top of the right. So you can find that double wrap, or just crossing the legs, sit back into your chair. And coming into our eagle pose, Garudasana. As we lift up through the elbows in line with the chin, each exhale drops our weight into that right heel. Good. Feel everything pulling in towards the center, into the midline. One more breath. Inhale to rise. Left knee in towards the chest. Circle the arms up towards the sky. Extend that left leg straight out in front of the body. Point the toe. Pivot left leg around to the side. Slow motion as the hands reach down. Right fingertips just graze the earth. Left foot lands, reverse your triangle pose. Deep breath in. Exhale, cartwheel the palms. Good. Press through the palms, extend through the right leg. Right toes peel back towards the shin. Glide right leg to the sky. Deep breath in. Bend the knee, open through the hips. Inhale, right leg lengthens. Cross the body, tap the left elbow. Inhale, lengthen back. Tap the right elbow. Inhale, lengthen back. Cross the body, tap the left elbow. Kick that foot out to the side. I'm going to pivot around so you can see. Foot comes out to the left. You're on the knife edge of the foot. Left heel grounds down, left hand to the sky. Good. Ground through your left pinky toe. Right leg lifts, bend the knee, cross the ankle like you're creating that figure 4 shape. Begin to drop the hips back towards the left heel. Right arm stays long and strong. Good. Inhale, reach forwards. Exhale, dip back. Last one, come back, deep bend in that left knee. Hips are hovering, right arm is long and strong. Hold for 3. Good, for 2. 1, sweep the left arm forwards, left leg comes back, circles around, right leg comes back, circles around, tap the right toes behind the left leg. Modified side plank, right hand reaches forwards. Exhale, release, right palm down towards the earth. Right knee comes towards the right elbow. Drop the foot across your mat, come into your pigeon pose, left leg slides back. And now take a moment just to lengthen that left leg straight back behind the body. Walk the fingertips in close to the body, and then press through the fingertips as you lift up through the heart space. Good. Exhale, allow the front of that left thigh bone to really melt towards the earth. Good. Press through the fingertips, start to push your right shin down into your mat. So you might feel as though the hips are almost lifting away from the earth slightly. Take an inhale, hands reach up towards the sky. Exhale, hands come back behind the body, reach the chest forwards, and start to test your edge. So feel that activation through the glute. Inhale to rise, hands to the sky. Exhale, bow forwards, test your edge. Option to use the hands for support if you need. Breathing in to rise. Good. Last one, slow motion. Dive down over the legs and try to resist the earth as long as possible. Good. Keeping those hands floating until the very end, and then glide the hands out in front of the body. And perhaps stacked palms, or reach the hands out in front as the forehead comes to rest. And let yourself fully surrender here in your pigeon pose. So let the breath soften you. Maybe let out a little sigh with the breath. And signaling to our nervous system that it can relax. And allow yourself to fully feel this moment, everything that it has to offer you. We'll start to walk the palms back in towards the body, rising up through the heart space. And then tucking the back toes, take an inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee towards the left elbow. Left heel grounds down, right leg kicks out. Left hand to the sky, fallen triangle. So this is the last one. You're gonna take a little bend into that left knee now. Lift the right leg to hover, cross right leg over top of the left. It's like you're finding eagle legs. Start to dip a little into that left knee. Reach the left fingertips up and over the body. Start to cinch through that right side body, deep opening through the left. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Release. Left palm lowers down. Spiral right foot to step beside the left. Downward facing dog. Good, so I'm going to swap sides again, just so that you can see. So you stay as you are. This time we're inhaling left leg to the sky. Left knee hugs to the center of the chest. Pull it as high up as you can. Inhale back. Left foot steps to the center of the palms. Turn your right toe slightly out, 45. Ground through the heel. Circle the arms up, warrior 1, we rise. Sink a little deeper into that left knee and then press through your right pinky toe. You should feel sort of like this inward spiral to that back leg. As the left hip plugs back, take a deep breath in. Exhale, circle palms back behind the body. Take awkward grip this time. Opposite pinky on top, it'll feel a little strange. Drive back through the fists, deep breath in. And then folding down, humble warrior on this side. We're here for 3 full breaths, starting from now. Just let that breath permeate your entire body, to every part, every fiber, every cell of your being, drawing in the light. Breathe it in to rise. Take the hands to the sky, pivot onto the ball of the right foot. Exhale, sink down into that left knee, drive back through the right heel. Cactus through the arms, this time threading left arm underneath the right. Find your eagle wrap and then lift through the elbows, deep breath in. Exhale, belly hugs in towards the spine, elbows towards the knee. Move with your breath, nice and slow. Let the breath rise up into the heart. Exhale, bowing forwards, elbows towards the knee. Weight comes into our left foot, hands stay as they are, right leg lifts off, warrior 3 variation. Push through your right heel, find length through the back body. 1 more deep breath in, push through that left big toe, squish down into the earth. Feel the connection as you rise, right knee in towards the chest. Exhale, right leg extend straight out, point the toe. Hold for 3, 2, 1. And start to bend into your right knee. Cross right knee over top of the left as you sit back into your chair. So think weight back into that left heel and then lift the elbows in line with the chin. Squeeze everything in towards the midline and try to spread the shoulder blades across the back. Letting every breath reach up into the back of the heart. Find that grounding, find your center, sink a little deeper through that left knee. Breathe it in to rise, right leg extends straight out in front of the body. Circle the hands to the sky. Exhale, slow motion as that right leg travels out to the right side. Left fingertips just touch down. Bend into your left knee, right foot lands to the back of your mat. Inhale, reverse triangle pose. Left fingertips reach up overhead. Exhale, cartwheel the palms. Frame the left foot. Push through the palms, extend the left leg. Left toes peel back towards the shin. Glide that left leg to the sky, breath in. Bend the knee, open through the hips. Inhale to lengthen. Left knee taps right elbow. Send it back. Tap the left elbow. Send it back. Tap the right elbow. Shoot the left foot out to the right side. Come onto the outer blade of the foot. Right heel grounds down. Right hand to the sky. Breath in. Press through your right pinky toe. Lift that left leg to hover. Bend the knee. Cross the ankle over top. Create that figure 4 shape. Deep bend into the right knee. Hips drop back. They're hovering. Left arm strong. Inhale, reach forwards. Good. Move with your breath. Bending and extending into that right leg. Charge forwards with the right palm. Left toes pivot straight back behind the right leg. We're on the outer blade of the right foot. Left arm reaches up and over, side plank variation. And feel like you're cinching through that right side body. It's like the low ribs are trying to touch the hip. Release left palm down towards the earth. Left knee to left wrist, pigeon pose. Slide that right leg back behind the body. Now take a moment to land. So walk the hands in towards you. Really lengthen that right leg straight back behind the body. Check for hip to knee to ankle alignment. And then circling hands to the sky. Press through that left shin. Try to lift the hips slightly away from the earth. Exhale as we reach the chest forwards, hands reach back. And playing with your edge, inhale to rise. On that last round, try to move even slower. Really be curious about that full transition. Feel the deep stretch through that left glute. Eventually the hands land, circle the hands in front of the body, letting the forehead come to rest. And let the breath soften you. So whatever space you feel that the most vividly, imagine you're breathing light into that space. Breathing nourishment into your body with the breath. Walk the palms back in towards the body, lifting up through the chest. Palms plant, tuck the right toes. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, cross the body, tap the right elbow. Kick the foot out to the side, ground the right heel down, right hand to the sky. And lift that left leg, this time crossing the leg all the way over top, like your eagle wrap. Let's take a little bend into the right knee, squeeze the inner thighs together. Right hand reaches up and over, and you can bend a little through the elbow. Now press out of your left palm and try to cinch that left side body. Right fingertips keep reaching towards the earth. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Release the right palm down. Spiral left foot to step beside the right. Downward facing dog. Breathing in, slow roll forwards, high plank. Exhale, lowering all the way down onto your mat. Untucking the toes, root through the tops of the feet. Circle the hands back behind the body, interlace the fingers. Drive that fist towards the heels, everything lifting off. Shavasana as the heart reaches forwards. Really rooting through the front of the pelvis. Press it down into the earth. See if you can use that as leverage to lift the heels, the heart a little higher. Exhale, let it go. Bring either cheek to rest. Releasing down onto your mat, full softening. Take your gaze back through center. Interlace fingers behind the back, awkward grip this time. Second round, drive that fist towards the heels, everything lifting off. Good. Press through the front of the hips, drive the heart forwards, deep breath in. Exhale, slowly lower. Opposite cheek comes to rest. Press the palms into the earth in line with the shoulders. Rise up through your tabletop, toes connect, hips to heels, child's pose. Just for a moment here, close down the eyes. And really feel the connection to the earth beneath your shins, the tops of your feet, the forearms, the palms. And really feel the connection that this body of ours, all of the atoms, all of the cells that make up our bodies are the same things that come from the earth around us. From this earth we come, and to this earth we shall return. Breathing in, slow rise up. And pivot the feet out to the side. And coming into Dandasana as we extend the legs straight out in front of the body. Flex the toes to peel back towards you. And then breath in as we lift up through the arms. Good. Exhale, bows forward. So stretch the arms like we did before. Hands come alongside the body. Hold for a moment. Reach the heart forwards. Shoulder blades draw back. Inhale, reach the arms out in front. Release the palms down towards shins, ankles, edges of the feet. And allow yourself to fully fold. And just stretching out that entire back line of the body. Breathe it in, halfway lift. Exhale to rise back through center. Squeeze the soles of the feet together, draw them in towards the body. Shimmy the hips nice and close towards the heels, knees pressing towards the earth, and then big breath in to charge up through the heart space. Exhale, bowing forwards. And keep thinking about the heart standing out in front of the body, keeping that length in the spine, and then slowly lowering beneath the exhale. Breathe it in, come back all the way through center, draw the knees in towards the midline, reach the hands out in front of the body, and then lifting the legs up to float. Squeeze the thighs towards the belly, heart lifting, deep breath in. Exhale, slow motion, we lower, passing through low boat, hollow body shape, and all the way down onto your mat. I'm just gonna release this little knot from behind my back. We'll start to walk the feet in towards the body. So heels coming nice and close. Hands alongside the body. Ground down through the soles of the feet. Take an inhale to rise, peeling one vertebrae at a time up off your mat. We'll walk the shoulders in underneath us to interlace the fingers behind the back, and then press through the feet, lift the hips a little bit higher. Squeeze the inner thighs towards one another. Feel like you're drawing shoulders towards the heels. Release the grip and slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time, imprinting down onto your mat. And as the hips land, take the feet a little bit wider, knees knocking towards one another. Slight tuck of the chin, one palm to belly, one hand to heart as you close down your eyes. And simply become aware of your body breathing once again. Start to draw the knees in towards the chest, interlacing the fingers over top of the shins. Now hugging the knees in nice and close to the body as we rock gently side to side. And keep the right knee in towards the chest, extend the left leg long onto your mat. Root down through the left heel, extend right leg to the sky. Interlacing fingers behind the back of the thigh or the calf, or even peace fingers around the big toe. Take a nice deep breath in as you drive up through that right heel. Exhale to open right leg out to the side. Good, and keep some tension on the toes or on the back of the calf, really pulling the toes up towards the head as it presses down towards the earth. Good, breathe it in, rise back through center. Bend the right knee, left hand grabs the knee, right hand reaches out beside the body, and then take that knee across the body, gentle twist. Gazing across your right arm. I'm starting to bring more emphasis to the exhale now. Allowing it to slowly dissolve from your body as all the tension is just wrung out through that twist. And slowly rising, come back through center. Release the right leg long onto your mat. Swap over to the other side. Right toes pull back towards us. Left knee draws in. Give it a little squeeze in towards the chest and then extend left leg to the sky. So you can take hand behind the calf or the thigh, or wrapping peace fingers around the big toe. Big breath in at the center. Exhale to open left leg out to the side. Keep drawing on the toes of the leg to pull them up towards the head as that leg softens to the earth. Inhale back through center. Release the grip, left knee bends. Right hand catches the knee, left arm extends out beside the body. Drag that leg across. Left shoulder actively pressing into the earth as the gaze comes across the arm. Inhale back through center. And left leg extending down onto your mat. Arms come down alongside the body. Good. Both knees hug in towards the chest now as we find happy baby, grabbing hold of the inner outer blades of the feet and then extending the feet straight up towards the sky. Knees drawing down either side of the body. And you can find a little movement here and gentle sway from side to side. Just release any last bits of residual tension lingering in the low back or within the hips. And then releasing one leg at a time. And feel that first leg land. And the opposite leg comes down, landing in our final Shavasana. Arms beside the body, the palms facing up. And as you close the eyes, just feel yourself opening to everything that you feel in this moment, to feel your aliveness. To feel the energy inside your body, the billions of cells all buzzing around, bouncing off one another, and colliding with the world around you, with the air that surrounds your body, with the earth that holds you beneath. And take a moment to simply marvel at what a miracle it is to be alive. To feel your own humanity. To observe the sensations passing through your body, to observe your own consciousness. And as the observer, to recognize the bigger picture that we are a part of something greater than ourselves, woven from the same fabric as the earth, the sky, the stars. And try not to rush the emergence from your practice. Allow it to nourish you for that little bit longer. Really letting yourself soften completely, the borders of your body dissolving. Let yourself be completely absorbed into the whole universe around you. And then in your own time, just whenever you feel ready to move, start to invite movement to the fingers and toes first. And gentle rock of the head from side to side. And draw the knees in towards the chest and give yourself a little hug to finish off your practice before rolling over to your preferred side and using the help of the palms, rising up into a comfortable seat. And take the palms in towards the heart space. And taking one final deep breath in through the nose. Big audible sigh, let it go. Namaste. Thank you.